Hey, what's up, fam? Seven Deadly Sins is getting in an odd spot. Obviously, I've had some very vocal opinions about recent events in the manga and the way, in my opinion, the complete and total waste of Miles DeRosa, who was I viewed him as the perfect way to make him for the series to have a final villain that really feels like he belongs in that spot. So it just kind of pains me to see where this series is going. But let me kind of TLDR the spoilers chapter. I'll put the link to where you could read the Korean Raws of it in the description. But the chapter itself, Meliodas and Bond are falling through the portal. The Demon King puts his hands through it, grabs onto Meliodas, and then the next thing you know, Demon King's arm is gone, and it looks like Meliodas is ready to use his main power again. And because of that, I know he's like Britannia's fucked. Meliodas seems like yeah, whatever. The what's the angel's name? Lucy Dell or whatever. I don't know how to pronounce it. Brings the crew inside of the big darkness cocoon that Meliodas is evolving in, kind of merging with the commandments. And that's when it kind of gets up to this. I have to say, really cool looking but weird matchup for the characters going up with them. So you have Cusack and Merlin, Zeldris and Lucien Del, or however you pronounce his name, and then Chandler and Escanor. I have to say it's kind of weird to have that set up. And the reason I'm going to say that is you'd think that Cusack, I believe that one was uh, Chandler or Zeldris's teacher, and then you have I don't know what Chandler or not Chandler against Escanor. I mean, why? I think it's kind of weird. You have the opposite. Like, why wouldn't you just put the two really tall guys against each other and then put the two spellcasters against each other? I don't know. I still think it's weird that he's like a spellcaster and then he like all right, kind of gets serious. Then he goes into like she's just a physical powerhouse. I liked it better when Chandler was a kind of just a really weird spellcaster. I thought that was cooler, but I don't know. I guess his more powerful form is not spellcaster. I don't know. Either way, it's a cool looking panel, but I think it's kind of weird that like you think they'd be like, hey, look, you're bending over and on the midget over here, and I'm bending over on the midget over here. But the chapter I'm not sure about is the fact that Meliodas keeps pulling these are my real power level things. I've said it before. I think it's a bad idea. I don't like that the series does it. Looks like these are going to be some of the final fights before the last boss. I know the series is supposed to end in less than a year. That's what the author said, I think a month or two ago. So it should be probably I'm gonna guess around like March or February. Their series will be done. Maybe he'll move on to another one. Who knows? Maybe he'll continue within this world. Maybe he'll go to Japan, where I already forgot his name because the guys they introduced the samurai guy and that did nothing with him ever. But that guy, Nanashi, I think his name is. Maybe they'll go over there. But I gotta say that the thing about this that's really kind of making me confused is I feel like the final fight is literally going to be Meliodas versus Meliodas because now we have the evil Meliodas who's got his emotions taken from him and he's merging with all these commandments, and then we have good Meliodas who's even more buddies with Bond and is okay now using his true power level ability or whatever it's supposed to be. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see a little bit, see what the translation comes out as in the next. It should be out within the next day or so, hopefully before like Wednesday. I think it'll be out sometime today or sometime tomorrow. Either way, if you want to, obviously if you want to get a little peek at the chapter beforehand, you can watch this video. If you want to get more just a peek, then check out the spoilers in the description. But otherwise, if you like my content, you maybe give me a thumbs up, even a subscribe or hit the sub button and whatnot. If you're subscribed already, thank you. If yeah, and maybe check out my other videos. And mostly manga stuff, Fairy Tail Eden Zero, Black Clover, and anime stuff, Fairy Tail Anime, Radiant Goblin Slayer. And yeah, thank you very much for listening.